Fans of the DC Universe are gearing up for a major release. Titans is returning for its 4th season on HBO Max, and fans are excited about the new villains. DC Comics superheroes aren't known for their subtle names, and Titans Season 4 has revealed their names to be quite literal, and it works. This video is dedicated to the latest season of Titans, and we'll also be talking about how Superman's weakness has redefined Superboy's character. This video contains spoilers for Titans Season 4, which is streaming now on HBO Max. Let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about the villains of Titans and their origins. Like always, fans of the DC Universe have been anticipating the release of Season 4, and they're especially excited for 2 new villains. While Brother Blood will still be the main villain this season, we'll also have a look at 2 new side threats, Mother Mayhem and Jinx. The biggest change that we've seen with Titans villains so far was their connection to the villains of Season 1 when a mysterious group called the Organization went after Rachel Roth. Just like in the comics, Raven is the daughter of the demon Trigon, but the twist is that Brother Blood is also related to Trigon. In the books, Brother Blood is the title passed on from father to son, but HBO changed this to make Trigon Brother Blood's father as well. So now he is Raven's brother. In the comics, Mother Mayhem gives birth to the next Brother Blood, and that's why the title has always remained literal. But the mayhem the Titans version causes is towards her son. Who knows what other chaotic stuff she's done to get her son to that eerie altar she found for Lex Luthor. Raven's powers are also magical, but in Titans version, Starfire also has a connection to magic. Still, connecting Brother Blood and Mother Mayhem to Raven's origin makes the stakes even more personal. Next, let's take a look at the characters of Mother Mayhem and Jinx. When the faithful fan following of the DC Universe heard about the villains for Season 4, they had some idea of what to expect. But even those who knew the origin story of Brother Blood and Mother Mayhem, their literal names suggest a different concept. It's always a great story when the stakes become personal, and the Titans made the connection by making their original names literal in a really clever way. Mother Mayhem is a mix of both chaos and calm. The character's gothic-inspired costume is similar to the comics costumes too. Mother Mayhem has donned a red and black cloak with a matching hood. This makes her look like a vampire or a witch, which is so fitting to her character as well. Mother Mayhem has been described as a predator in human form and is a high-ranked member of Brother Blood's cult. It's going to be really exciting to see how her character progresses over the next episodes. Jinx appears to be a combination of her TV series look and the popular Teen Titans animated series. The concept art gives us an idea of who she is, with her pink hair from the animated series and her white and gold cloak. Her outfit is complete with green gems that are adapted from the comics, and she looks spectacular. It's a great looking costume in a series that's known for its killer and accurate costumes. Jinx, like her name, has the power of bad luck, and she's a member of the evil organization Hive. So far, we've seen one of Jinx's partners in crime, and maybe we can see the pair team up this season also. Following up, how has Superman's new weakness redefined Superboy? The latest episode of Titans Season 4 has confirmed that Connor Kent also possesses one of Superman's greatest weaknesses. Connor Kent, also known as Superboy's vulnerability towards the supernatural, redefines his character, and fans are more than convinced of the new reveal. In the latest episode titled Super Mart, Connor Kent teams up with his mates and goes head-to-head with a giant horde of zombies under the control of none other than Mother Mayhem. One of the zombies is the legendary Titans enemy Deathstroke, whose magic-bound attack on Connor left him severely wounded. The young hero's skin has been pierced, and he coughs up blood, which is a sign that he's not immune to Mother Mayhem's evil spells and magic. Superboy's weakness aligns with Connor's origin story, as a clone of both Superman and his arch-nemesis Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's debut appearance was in Season 4's aptly named episode Lex Luthor. The iconic supervillain of the DC Universe does not survive his anticipated moments of the series, even though he's killed by what seems to be a kind of spell that Connor Kent's afflicted with. Let's look at whether we'll see Superman in newer seasons or not. Will Superman appear in the latest season of Titans or not? Is the kind of question that has fans buzzing around with excitement. Despite the initial restrictions that surrounded Lex Luthor's inclusion in Season 4, showrunner Greg Walker remains quite optimistic about Superman's appearance in the show. Walker said he'd love to produce at least one episode where Superman is the center of attention, so the fans can see the entire connection between the last son of Krypton and Connor Kent. I think that's a story that our show often deals with, which is fathers and sons, Walker said. It feels like it would be a huge get to be able to do a Superman appearance, and we could really do a lot with it if we got it. Now for Conner Kent and his character for this season. One of the most exciting aspects of the new season is the deep dive into Conner Kent's character. Apart from the previous season's romance with Blackfire, Conner has remained largely underdeveloped as a character, and fans were poised to see how far he could go in the series. Audiences have been learning more about his human side and how Superboy views himself as more than just a symbol of muscle and strength. Sowing the seeds of tension is admittedly a great way to glue fans to their screens, while also making Conner Kent step out of the shadows of Superman and prove that he can be a leader too. However, to make matters worse, Conner's not been coping with the death of his other father, Lex Luthor. He dies in front of his eyes in the most gruesome way, and that has left Superboy questioning his entire purpose. Not just as a hero, but also as a potential villain. The people on Earth may not accept him as their hero after having such a troubled past, and that really has been bothering Conner a lot. Another tragic turn to this story has been the added vulnerability to magical powers that have made Superboy a pawn in Mother Mayhem's evil game. Let's learn more about Superboy in the latest episode of Season 4. In Episode 4, titled Super Supermart, Jinx keeps making fun of Conner Kent over how he might be vulnerable to magic, and she tells him about Superman getting hazy from mystical elements too. This was her way of nodding at how it's a weakness that's connected to kryptonite in the DC Comics. Titans, however, only have green kryptonite as a vulnerable element for both Kal-E and Superboy. As always, it's a faithful adaptation from previous sources. Jinx and her comedic position make it seem like it's more of an allergic reaction or a minor inconvenience, rather than a great weakness that could be damaging to Superboy's powers. In fact, Conner Kent learns the hard way that magic is indeed harmful to him. This is unraveled when Mother Mayhem sends the zombie Deathstroke and wounds Conner with a blade in his stomach. All the heroes can't believe that Superboy could get injured like that. And after Jinx takes down Deathstroke, the rest of the heroes run to Star Labs, where Conner Kent is recovering from the wound. Now, this was a major defining moment in the series where Superboy starts coughing up blood. Conner starts hallucinating and seeing images of Sebastian and Raven. He's clearly under Mother Mayhem's evil spell. Finally, what kind of twist are we expecting from Season 4 now? The revelation of Conner Kent's vulnerability to magic has fans feeling anxious. This was a very macabre twist, because unless Dick has kryptonite, Conner could also defeat some of his friends. Starfire's cosmic superpowers and Jinx's magic might be equalizers, but there's no way of telling how Mother Mayhem's corrupt and evil plan might affect the heroes. Her spells might have given Superboy an edge, and she could turn him into her inside man, given Superboy's mental fragility and a tendency for violence. So this would have made him more powerful than before. Ultimately, seeing how Raven is powerless and Conner knows the team, Mother Mayhem has the ideal weapon to unleash chaos and destruction as she goes to bring Sebastian to her side. That's a wrap for this video. So are you looking forward to the new episodes or still coming to terms with the latest reveal? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.